Look, see, these are resisting, but look at his health bar go down. Despite the resistance hitting 1 to 2 damage, it's hitting so many times, it just obliterates him. And this move I'm about to show you is really good for clearing normal mobs, not bosses, because most of them are resistant to the element. Sorry, this video isn't for you if you don't have the evil element. So I suggest you go get that if you don't have it. So we're going to start off and I'm going to show you guys how effective this is. This works with just one gun, but if you add another gun, it doubles. I think it doubles, or it shoots another laser. And or you can add the fan, which does a different effect. I find the gun to be better though, because it can shoot more projectiles. Okay, during my run, I figured out it doesn't have to be on the sub weapon. It just kind of it acts a little bit differently as a sub weapon. If you haven't beat the final boss yet, it's still viable to farm. So for the sub weapon move, so you use it on its own, and as you can see, it's using both the right and the left gun. Use manipulate, which allows you to use it during other moves, right? Because you don't have to use your hands, you use your mind. And so we put the evil element on it. So we're gonna add some wave. You can add a little bit of variation between what I'm gonna put in here. Whatever works for you works, but you're gonna want to get a couple of waves. I like to put this Samadare on to get some extra hits, you know. Some expand so it reaches a bit further. Add some. You want to add some guidance so you don't even have to aim it as well. And with the fan, the guidance works really well. So we got some guidance, expand, wave, we got the evil element. Looks like we got everything. So now I'm gonna show you guys how good this move is after upgrading my dash just a bit so we can move across the map even further. Level up the jump, give it some more power. And then we're gonna level up another jump so we can get double jump. It's gonna help us traverse the map even faster. That along with the collector, which automatically picks up items. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys how this works. So you use the move and then you can just do whatever you want while the move's going off. So as you can see, it just wipes everything before you can even see it. You know, the range is pretty good on it. You know, depending on how much SP you have, you might run out pretty quickly. But obviously there's passives that can work around that. Pretty much one burst will clear a wave. So if you're conservative with it, or if you have the right, you know, the right modifiers, it'll work out really well. We'll move on to the next map so I can show you how effective it is. We'll try to run through a couple stages. See, all these guys, like even through the walls, just getting erased. Even these, the bosses will get hit. The mini samurai bosses, are not immune to evil usually. There's a couple that are, but that's usually the big ones with the yellow health. So now we got enhanced SP, so we're gonna equip that. Right. And this is without any items really, and look at this. Look how many times it hits, you can just see. Alright, so we're gonna go to one of the bosses and clear one of these maps with the move just to show how good it is. So obviously it wouldn't work against this guy because he's resistant, but I'm gonna show like how many times this thing will hit, because it's pretty crazy. Look at all those numbers. So now, if it doesn't have evil resistance, those are all going to be like way bigger damage numbers. And look, see, these are resisting, but look at his health bar go down. Despite the resistance hitting 1 to 2 damage, it's hitting so many times, it just obliterates them. So now we got collector. We're going to equip collector. So as we get farther in, there's obviously going to be more samurais, and there's going to be more loot. So let's go. Look at all that. Keep going. Even if they resist, they still die. Look at all that loot following me. Just cleared almost the whole map with 1 bar of SP. let it just regen a little bit, keep going. And it lasts for a decent amount of time, and so if you're able to traverse the whole map fast enough, you won't have to use this move as many times, because it can hit a lot of times. Just finding enemies to hit is what takes the time, you know. There's a whole camp here. Literally just press it once, jump around, aim everywhere. The higher the guidance, the more it'll just track to them. Like you can just see on the mini map, everyone just disappearing, like all those blue dots just going away. Okay, so now this is a perfect opportunity to show against these yellow health guys. These guys are actually pretty tough, even at my level. But we're gonna look at our move, and see how it handles these guys. Look at that. Just shreds them. Look at that. They're not even here anymore. Alright, I think that gave the idea. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna be uploading more content for this game and other games, so, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Live streaming this game and other games too, almost daily. So, link will be in the description for the past streams, and try to tune in for the future streams if you want. Alright, there you go.